Today's video, we're going to talk about marketing new products to existing customers. This gets a ton more value out of the ad traffic that you're already driving to your website to get customers in the first place, so you can spend a lot more on it. The more you could pay to get a customer, the more your advertising is going to be able to scale. The more you're going to be able to actually even make profit from your ad campaign if you're not making it already. A lot of people don't recognize the best way to make an ad campaign more profitable is just to get more out of a customer on the back end than to try to find a trick that's going to, be able to get a cheaper click and therefore make their ads profitable and all that. This is a foolproof method that we've used to do this exact thing in the past, in the home perimeter defense space or home defense space, if you will, in the workout supplement space as well, which I'm going to give you the actual case studies there we use to get more out of a customer, a lot more out of a customer that you could directly apply to your business. Regardless of what your business is, these are actually universal things that work, such as being able to have a membership program at your company where you're offering 40% off of everything you sell as long as you're willing to pay a monthly fee to get a part of that membership program, which is similar to how Costco and all that works. Costco doesn't make money on the products, they make money on the subscription. Now, the subscription revenue is there and reliable, and it comes in on an ongoing basis. So they don't need to make money on the products. And it gets people that are going to, ultimately willing to buy more than they would have otherwise, which is the beautiful reason why you do it. So I'll go through what that involved there in the workout supplement space. But I just wanted to give you a taste of what you're going to be getting in this video as far as information. And so that you'll be walking, and you know that you're going to be walking away from this video with serious, solid value here that you're going to be able to use to make real money from your advertising campaigns for your e-com or product businesses. So with that said, Google Analytics, if you weren't aware of it already, and you can add in there Facebook and ad roll. I know this is about Google ads, but I want to throw that in there. You can actually set up remarketing audiences or advertising that goes to people that you have some sort of prior relationship with any way that you want. You could set up an audience so that you could market other products you want to sell to people who bought a whole category of products. Pottery wheels that are on your website if you sell pottery making supplies. Or you could set up a remarketing audience to target a person who's bought an individual pottery wheel, if that's specifically what you want to do. So a lot of people don't recognize, to be frank and to be fair, most people don't do any kind of remarketing anyway, even though you'll always make more money advertising to fewer people more times than more people, but only once. It's the power of sevens in marketing. And so they won't market to people if they've been to their site at all to get them to come back and buy. They certainly aren't marketing to people who already bought to get them to buy again. Very, very few people are doing this. So if you're going to do this in your space, you can just totally have a massive edge over everybody else. And I'm going to give you examples of how you actually market and have an ad show up for somebody who's already bought from you to sell more stuff to them. There's some key things there that work. Namely, people that normally buy this, or you offer them this. And when you have your new products, you only offer it to people where there's a product that they bought before and where it fits, where there's alignment. Or you come up with a subscription program or to maximize the lifetime value of a customer you have coming in. But with that said, a lot of people that they're going to try to market new products to existing customers they have, they're just mainly thinking about email. And that's so short-sighted. And emails that marketed the same product to somebody, they're going to start to get pissed off. Whereas a banner ad could show up for somebody after they leave the site 100 times, at least 10 times as much money doing that exact same thing, the exact same message to the same people with ads to get in front of the same people. Why? Because most people don't even see emails when they get them. Like you're like crushing it if you get a 30% email open rate from an email list. Well, the other two-thirds saw what you had there. Yes, you can email them again. There's just a lot of people who aren't going to tap into, and an email, they see it one time, it's not good enough. What they really need to see it is again and again and again, which if you sent 10 emails that marketed the same product to somebody, they're going to start to get pissed off. Whereas a banner ad could show up for somebody after they leave the site 100 times, and it's not going to necessarily piss somebody off, and it's actually going to have the repetition to have it taken seriously, because through the power of sevens of marketing, like I was talking about before, People don't take offers and messages seriously until they've seen them a few times. That's why that works. So don't limit yourself to email, but certainly if you were going to take ads and get them in front of people who bought from you before to market new products to sell to those people as well, you would also do email. You do both because they're going to bring in a certain amount of additional customer or purchases of the new items that you have to sell from your past customers. You're going to get more overall doing email and ads, because some people that respond through email don't respond through ads. Some people that respond through ads aren't going to respond through email. Ultimately, that's why that works. So you come up with a message for a product that works. You advertise it to email, through email, presumably to people that you know on your customer list has bought an appropriate item that matches up with the new item that you're selling. Then you target those same exact people on the Google Display Network, Google Display Network gets you on millions of different potential websites where you can run banner ads to get in front of those same customers. Then also I would recommend doing the same thing on Facebook. Get in front of those same people on Facebook, and then with that, they're basically guaranteed to see your ads that you want them to see. And that'll get you the most overall sales of that new product to the customers you have, if you can get sales from them. Now, to know if you can get sales, if people are going to market to their past customers, what do? They just market that new product to all their past customers. And reality is, unless you sell like an item or a few items that are all just basically slight variants from one another, it's not going to really work that great. You're going to burn out your list, your email list, if that's what you're doing. And really, there's just a small section of your customer list where it should really get in front of. And when it costs money to have a banner ad show up for somebody that has already done business with you, you're going to be throwing your campaign is going to become unprofitable because you're marketing it to people who don't have any chance of really wanting that new product. So what you're going to just do is really simple. If you sold the product A and that product that you sold before offers a specific benefit, let's say it makes your muscles bigger, and you have a new product that also offers to make your muscles bigger, the product market fit there, and you can offer it to them. So any products that offers to make your muscles bigger, you segment them out specifically, and then you have your ad that promotes another product that makes your muscles bigger through a different mechanism, and then you drive them to that product page, and you keep doing it, and you keep showing it to them for like 90 days so that they are forced to see that ad a couple of hundred times, and then you're going to squeeze out a bunch of sales from that customer. They know, like, and trust you. They bought your product before. It worked. Now they're going to be able to buy this product here that offers the same benefit. Why? Because they trust you, and if they're going to, people that usually buy something that will fix or offer XYZ solution, they'll also buy something else from you. And that's basically how you do it. If you're offering, home defense products, okay, what you want to do is come up with new products, whether you're developing or manufacturing them yourself, or you're going out and sourcing other products that are out there. You're constantly coming up with new products, coming up with a sales page for that product, and then promoting that product to the section of your customer list that buys that type of product. And even if all you did was to push it out there to your customer list, get whatever sales you can, kind of keep it in the site in the background, maybe you run it in your Google Shopping campaigns, that would be a great way to bring in revenue, because you can then repeat that over and over again. You offer a new product, create a sales page, promote it to your customer list, whatever you get out of your current customer list, that's pretty much all you're expecting. And then you go on to do the next product and the next product and the next product. That's a business model that works all in itself, okay? My opinion is that you do that, though, to squeeze more out of a customer. People that are really successful in business, they don't think about advertising as a way to generate profits. They think about advertising as a way to generate a customer, and they figure out how to make their customer experience so good that their customers just never leave. And then at that point in time, it really just becomes irrelevant what you're paying for the customer, because the lifetime value of a customer is so large. It's like anything that produces a customer is a win for them. And then you could just blow up, you just explode your business at that point, because then it's just like wherever brings a customer in, I can advertise there ultimately. So anyway, that's the basic way to market new products to existing customers or past customers that you've had. The other way here that a lot of people don't think about is a customer who buys a product from you you can offer a long-term support program to that person, like a service, basically, where such as if you sell a workout supplement, somebody who buys that, you could come along later and offer them a virtual personal training service to that person. Because they bought product A and they were trying to lose weight and get in shape, they're going to be receptive to your offer for a online personal training service because they know, like, and trust you. They're going to be, if they're going to buy it from somebody, they're going to buy it from you. The most likely to buy it from you because they know, like, and trust you already. Again, like I said, the main reason you do all this is so that you can pay more to get a customer in the first place. Because once you are able to pay so much, you can hog all the customers on the front end from Google, from Facebook, and everything. You just work it backwards. Instead of just trying to find that next click that'll be profitable, you just try to figure out how to get more out of a customer than anybody else. And then you can do basically anything to get a customer on the front end. So a service, though, is a really good way to get a lot more lifetime value out of a customer. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, you're saying, well, Corey, I don't want to offer a personal training service if I'm offering a supplement. I'm in the supplement business, and that's fine. What you do is you simply go out and you find people that'll deliver the service, and you take a cut of all the sales. Of course, it's hard to trust people and all that, but being able to get 20% of the revenue from a personal training service of somebody who offers that, of which you can run a banner ad, show it to all the customers that you've sold to in the past, and have a banner ad that shows up for a customer that you've had in the past, literally on average is going to be like, you can show the ad 5 times for a penny. You can have that ad blasted out to a customer 400 times as a result for $1, and be highly likely that they're at least going to click through and read your sales page. The return on that is very, very, very good. And you don't have to offer the service ultimately, because marketing that personal training service to people that are in a cold audience that haven't done business with you would be so expensive it wouldn't work. But because you came up with that service and you recommended it, when I say recommended, I literally mean like white label it, offer the service, pretend like you're offering it, but you're having somebody on the back end do the fulfillment. And that's a very effective way to scale an ad campaign because, of course, marketing to customers is way easier than marketing to non-customers. But then, like I said, the bigger thing with that is you can get more out of a customer than you normally would otherwise, a lot more using that method, and then be able to spend maybe twice as much to get a customer on the front end. And as a result of that, you can 5x your advertising on the front end, because usually if you can double what you could pay for a customer, that's way more than what your competition could pay now. And now there's a whole lot of traffic that nobody in your space could afford to pay for, that now you can afford to pay for all of it. But the other way that you can do this is a subscription offer. We had somebody that offered and sold, had a website selling workout supplements specifically. And that's exactly what they did with the personal training service on the back end. Once that worked, they started to look at and figure out other services, other courses. They really went to town with this, which is what most people selling products online, particularly a bigger superstore like that sells lots of different supplements, should be doing to get their online advertising accounts to scale. Again, working backwards versus on the front end. But then also, they did a subscription offer. Okay, and I was actually the one that recommend this to them. People, when I make the money on their ads in the front end, I suggest different offers. A lot of people don't listen how to change their offers to make money, but half or more of the results you get from your business, marketing your business online comes down to structuring an offer so you could take something that's not particularly that groundbreaking and make it groundbreaking, whether that's, making it a 200% money back guarantee or having a sample. People don't like to think outside the box. They just want to be like, here's my product. Do you want to buy it or not? If no, okay, fine, I'll go to somebody else. Restructuring what you have can make something look 2, 3, 4, 5 times as good as what it was, and you're not fundamentally really offering anything different or anything more. The subscription offer, and anybody can do this, is just to say, have a banner ad show up for somebody who's been to your site before, you've done business with before, and tell them. And obviously this works in a business where they would buy from you more than once. Sometimes, like if you're talking about selling house paint, that they only usually buy that once every 10 years. So it wouldn't necessarily work for a business like that. But with workout supplements, you could say, hey, you could buy from us, that's fine. But you can buy from us everything at 40% off as long as you subscribe to our subscription program. The subscription program is just going to be $9.99 a month. We'll bill your card each month. And with that, you're given a dedicated discount code. Anytime you check out, use that discount code, you're going to get 40% off your purchase. Okay? And then now you're going to get that subscription program on it for at least 15 months, because a lot of the whole secret to the subscription business is there's a bunch of people who subscribe forget that they've subscribed to it, and so there's people that are subscribing for the next 10 years that just didn't even realize they're being billed for that on their card every month. So you get a 15 months worth of revenue. That's $150 worth of revenue, of which $150 doesn't sound like much, but it's pure profit. So whereas you normally would have to sell, with everything involved, let's say, like $600 worth of product in order to get, $150 worth of subscription fees, profit, this is all profit. There's no margin, so to say, involved. So, which is why you should do it, why it's so good. So, anyway, you get what's like the equivalent of $600 more orders for every person you convince to sign up for that subscription program. Once everything is said and done with, and all the money from that subscription program from that person over time has come in. But if you now have a customer who bought a $40 item in which you could only pay $6 to get as a customer in terms of Google ads that you're driving to the website, now you can pay $16 to $32 for a customer. You can literally pay 3 times as much for a customer. Now instead of being able to afford 40 clicks a month on this particular keyword, you can afford to have 100. It totally fundamentally changes your entire business just by coming up with one offer. And once that offer is set up, you got a sales page for it, it's set up, it's working, it runs on autopilot. Person's credit card is billed each month. If they ever want to cancel, they have an automated thing to cancel or whatever. It literally runs in the background, and you have this money funneling into your account on an ongoing basis with no extra work. So anybody could do that. That's something I would highly recommend to anybody that can do it, that has repeat customers in their business, for like an e-commerce business itself, or even local brick and mortar if you want to add that. The other thing you can do to sell more to current customers, to bring up the lifetime value of a customer in your business, is auto-renew programs like Amazon has. If you want to buy toilet paper and have a 96-pack of toilet paper show up on your doorstep every month, you can do that through Amazon. Why don't individual sole e-commerce retailers do that? Well, they don't do it because nobody else does it. And the best, most profitable things that you can do for your business is stuff that, of course, there's a lot of stuff that nobody's tried, and it's because people have tried it and it doesn't work. Yes, the best, most profitable stuff still is stuff that nobody else does, and that you figure out through testing different things that does actually work. So if you're talking in the weight loss supplement thing, we also did this as well, which is the best scenario to get your lifetime value up on a customer as much as possible. You have several offers that show up for a person by means of your banner ads after a person's purchased, after they left the site. And people who bought one additional thing from you should be always offered another and another if you can do it, and if you can pull it off, because if they bought in 2 things, they're more likely to buy a 3rd thing than if they only bought 1, and so on and so forth. So anyway, if you buy workout supplements like protein powders and stuff like that, you normally need to get a re-up, and you need to buy them again every couple months. And so this subscription program, just like you could offer on your product page directly, which they also did, where you could just automatically, when you initially buy the first time, you can get it sent to you. Again, also good in that market, by the way, is to offer, if you buy 2 instead of 1, we'll give you 10% off. If you buy 3 instead of 1, we'll give you 15%. That's a great strategy in that space as well. This all outside the box thinking is what really ratchets up the potential of what you can do to drive traffic to your site in the first place. But specifically with that, this is different than what I just described. You're actually saying, if you want protein shipped to your door automatically each month, we have a program for this specifically, And if you sign up for this program, we'll give you the first order for free. So it's like, whoa. Because the typical person that would try to do this, they wouldn't want to offer them that because they're like, they don't want to offer anything for free ever. And the reality is, it's all a game of math. You figure out how long someone stays signed up to the program, mathematically wise, what you're going to earn from that. And then from that, you can structure an offer for that program, presumably, just to offer it for free to get the most people signed up for that service as possible. That's how you really ratchet up money on e-commerce businesses at the end of the day. So we did that in that workout supplement space as well. So for the home perimeter, home defense company, by the way, that company in specific doesn't do these like the subscription reorder and stuff. It's not a business so much like that per se, even though I still say that guy could do it. But, if someone's bought a perimeter camera system for home defense, then immediately that person is also marketed a pepper spray, remote pepper spray triggering device where, basically it's a tripwire that will spray pepper spray as well. So there's like physical action, you're not just watching them. And then that does well for that particular type of customer. And then, of course, there's other products that would be sold to that person. So in that market, if you're going to buy one product, you can very easily be sold another that will also beef up your perimeter security. So it's a home defense company, but at least in the home, like the perimeter security category, if you buy one product, you're offered all the rest of them, practically speaking. And that takes a customer that normally would only buy, again, from you 40% of the time to somebody who buys from you more than 100% of the time. So that's the type of way that you get ahead with e-commerce businesses, truly. And if you want to sell and market new products to existing customers, how you do it. Of course, I want more than how do you market, but what you should market to people who are already your customer. So with that said, I'll wrap it up with that though. Hopefully that this video provided a lot of value to you and that you go out and actually do it, because I want you to make a lot of money using the information. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. I get back to every single person who leaves me a question or comment on this channel, usually within 24 hours. You can ask me any ad-related question you'd like. I'm more than happy to get back to my viewers using my 15 years of ad experience to answer your questions, put you on the right track, just as a thank you for watching the channel. If you do like the channel, or you really just want to learn how to try to find the best information on how to make millions of dollars running ads for your business, this is the channel to subscribe to, by the way. Most of the other information you're going to find on YouTube is secondhand information from people talking about PPC or running ads. They're not actually doing it. This is my sole job, to do just ad strategy all day long on a few dozen accounts. And I share exactly what works and what doesn't work on this channel. So if you want the best information basically on how to make money with your ads, this is the channel you want to subscribe to, and you should subscribe to it right now. Furthermore, if you also check out my blog at guaranteeppc.com/blog, I got information on step-by-step how to make money with ads using the methods that we're using with screenshots and everything. If you like the channel, you'll love my blog even more. You should definitely check that out as well. As a side, if you are looking for somebody to just get you results on your ads and will do all the heavy lifting and the work, this is exactly what I do for clients. And we do not charge our clients money, or any fees, sorry, until you've gotten more profit from your ads. Literally speaking, there's no catch other than we got to know we can get great results with your stuff. But if you want to see if you can work with me directly on building you campaigns that are guaranteed to get you more profit and then paying us part of the profit we make for you, so there's really no out-of-pocket fees that ultimately we're charging you as a result of that, reach out to me at guaranteeppc.com and I'll give you a free analysis to see if we can potentially work together. As a side, by the way, if you don't like working with agencies, a lot of people want to handle stuff in-house. If we worked in your niche market before, you should still take us up on our offer to sell you the templates that we've developed for your market already. We've worked in over 100 niche markets in the last 10 years. If we've worked in your niche market, you can take all the ads, landing pages, campaign templates, all of that. Just copy, paste them into your account. You get the same results we have gotten before or currently still getting in your niche, but in a different geographic area. And so there's no way you're going to save money doing all the same stuff for yourself versus just buying the template that we sell in which we could tell you the results we're getting in your market before you even purchase the template from us. We got people using these templates to start even other businesses, whether they're selling leads or starting another, they wanted to get into e-commerce, they're not in it. That's literally the easiest way. It's like having a business on training wheels. To start out an online business with a template that run, an ad template and sales funnel that works already. So anyway, if you're interested in that, you can also reach out to me at guaranteeppc.com. I'll wrap it up with that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next video where we have another great strategy for you then. See you later.